This is Sparta!
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hello guys, I'm back with another epic 2 vs 2 battle, and in this battle is going to be a rank 22 and rank 23 player fighting against me and my Harley, who is a rank 23 player while I am a rank 22 player. Well, the battle is just the normal battle of land and sea. Actually nobody played aviation, but it's going to be an exciting battle for you, so bring out your popcorn and relax yourself. Well, the battle has already started. Everybody is fighting for container. For some reasons, I was faster on collecting land containers and I was slower in collecting sea containers. I don't really remember why, but I deployed my shipyard very slow, which make my enemy to have more advantage over me at the sea, while I have a lot of advantage over the enemy at the land. Oops, there you go. You can see the enemy Cayman already passed my shipyard and searching for resources at the back of my base from the sea. Well, the enemy is very fast. Not too fast, but I was one who is slow by there. So no collection of container for me in the sea. So I'm just going to leave with that. At the 3 minute mark, the resource container, the big resource container will be appearing at the map. So everybody is planning to get that container because it's going to help them develop their base really fast. So at this point, I'm already losing the fight for this epic container. My ally is struggling to get it through. I produce a lot of assault on purpose to counter these two Amagilo that is here trying to collect the big container, but the enemy already have alligator that is helping him to collect the container, so I just give up. It's very a good decision for you to give up when you see you cannot fight for the container. Just keep the resources you have. Also, the red player is having a lot of coyote and infantry collecting the big container. This is a sign of rush attack, and also is scouting out the whole of the base and find out that my ally here has no unit to defend himself. So, of course, my ally is supposed to expect a rush attack and build a rocket tower or something quicker to counter those units that are at the middle of the map that will probably attack him 98%. Right, as I already predicted, those units that collected the container, they have already start attacking my ally, hoping to destroy my ally so that the battle will be 2 vs 1. As you can see, my ally tries to defend himself, but I don't really think it's a good defensive structure there. He's just having one vehicle factory. Well, here you go. This is a rank 22 mass torpedo platform, fully massed and upgraded. So let's just see how it will go versus 3 alligator. Alright, I activated the common defense boost, which makes the second torpedo platform to be in range with the alligators. So they are already falling back because they stand no chance against mass torpedo. The range of this torpedo is holy hell. Alright, unless you're having very good upgrade on your ship or mass upgrade on your ship, then it's useless trying to fight a mass torpedo platform. It's very frustrating too. I've come against them before and my Vikings just dies like paper. My ally is doing a very great job. As you can see, he already defended defended himself against this rush attack. Well, I was happy for this because I was not really ready for a 2 vs 1 battle. It wastes a lot of post. Even if you win, you have to waste a lot. You are just going to fight for pride, and that's all. Well, I just want to play passive in this battle and see how effective my class 4 Psion will be. So I started producing Psion at first, Psion and Fusius. And once again, the red player attacked my ally. He's very determined to end the battle very quickly, so he launched the second rush attack, and once again this attack failed. Well, there's one beautiful thing about the Seon is that even if you are having very few units like say 5 Zeus and this hero called Seon, the thing is that even if the enemy is having 10 land units, that's 10 vehicles, Jaguar or whatever, the thing is that the enemy is going to be scared. There's one thing about the Seon. So when enemies see you producing Seon or attacking with Seon, they normally retreat because they fear the Seon capturing their unit and taking it to be one of your units. So that fear is always in the mind of any enemy that see Seon in the battles. So I just decide to launch an attack immediately on the enemy very quickly. I'm just having 5 Zeus and 2 fortress and 1 Xeon. Well, I actually produced the fortress because I already spotted the enemy planting minefield at the middle of the map, and I didn't know that the minefield would be so much. I just noticed that there is a minefield at the middle of the map, and you can see a Magido right there. That's to say he's still planting more minefield. And here you go. Wow, the minefield was even more than I expected. This is a whole farm field of minefield. Or what should I say? I was trying to use force fire with the Xeon on the minefield to see if it can destroy the minefield, and I successfully captured those two Amakido, just just to make them silence because they are trying to destroy my Xeon. And the enemy mounted his defensive unit at the back of those minefield. This is a very nice strategy, but I want to ask a question. When last did you see minefield in a battle? Resistance barely could use minefield. Minefield is like a additional unit for every resistance player. So even if they have mass CP, they will use minefield to increase their CP because the minefield is not consuming any CP. It's just causing more damage to the enemy with that. It's just like a illegal CP unit. Well, I try to produce more fortress to, to remove this minefield, but it's going to waste a lot of time. So I just use my Zeus to force fire and start attacking at the enemy base. And yes, here you go. The enemy have just few units, and it was able to destroy my Xeon, and I was able to destroy those little units at the front of the base. He's having a lot of alligator to defend himself, so I just quickly move all of my unit that is attacking. I'm having intention to turn around and attack his base from the back. Even if not attack immediately, this is going to split my army to two. So therefore, the new units that I will be producing, I will be attacking from the front, and also these ones will be attacking from the back. I can also maneuver these units to attack the enemy for the red enemy. That is to say, I can move straight from here to the red enemy's base. So this is going to be a strategic move for me. So I splitted my army to two because this unit are chasing me and causing damage to me. So I don't want that. So I splitted my army to two. Alright, I'm already going for headquarter level 4 and I already have a lot of units that I can have confidence in that he can defend himself. I spotted the yellow unit at the back of the base, so I just try to play hide and seek and just stay at that point that I am already possessing, just to stay there and wait until he forgets about my units. Then I'll move over again to attack. Okay, my Zeus is countering attacking the enemy unit here, and looks like I'm winning this fight because of the scenarios that I'm having. Alright, I reproduce the Cyan again because I still want to play passive in this battle. I still want to play passive. Alright, what do we have here? Environment trying to chase Sibarius. Well, I think that's a foolish move. Very foolish. Alright, my ally already gained too much confidence and also too much unit. So, because red player spend the whole of his resources trying to rush my ally, and once those rush attacks fail, he will try to gather resources to in order to play, and not just play, in order to become higher level. Great, very great. I made a stealth move right here, and it works out perfectly. I put all my unit on observation mode and I captured some alligators with my Psion. This is a very clever and strategic move to cause confusion and chaos in the enemy, and this is a very good example of what I was trying to talk talk to you earlier about the Psion. The Psion is causing fear in the enemy and in the enemy defense and line, causing panic, and also not just panic but making the enemy to lose faith in even his own units. So the enemy tries and also destroyed my Sion first because they hate the Sion even more than the Seraphim. The Imba Seraphim that everyone is so happy about. I tell you the truth that the enemy fears the Sion, or should I say the resistance, they fear Sion more than the Seraphim. But when it comes to early attacks, they actually tend to hate the Seraphim more than the Sion. The yellow player here is very determined to win the battle, even though his ally has surrendered, as you can see, but he's still very determined to win the battle. So as you can see, I have not been using Ghost since the Sion capture, but because I hope and not just hope, I know that we are going to win this match. It's already a win match. So it turns out that the yellow player is obviously using gold boss. But did you really think he can win this match? Well, I don't really know. But we are going to find out. So I'm already adjusting my gameplay to the pattern of gameplay that is before me. Since he's having Leviathan, that is to say that the Leviathan must attack on the front of my base, so I build a lot of air defense at the front of my base, waiting for him to attack me first. So as you can see, another encounter with the enemy and myself. Whenever enemy sees the Sion, they tend to move backward or retreat. And my network just went off for a little bit there, and the enemy was destroyed my serum. I lose my serum just like that. Well, the enemy is charging straight to my base, and all my resources that I've already saved before, I'm using them to build defensive building all around my base. This is going to help, and also it's going to make me last longer, even if I'm having few